Awesome. We're gonna get started. So for today, very excited to be here with Dorcas Adijalia to talk about the education for girls. And in this digital age, how can girls take advantage of these educational opportunities and other opportunities, especially those from South Sudan? So, if you're new to the show, this is the U-Turn. We inspire, educate, and spotlight exemplary work of women and youth who are transforming their communities. And we do this by conducting interviews, we do discussions, we do storytelling, and we celebrate resilience, strength, and vision of those driving change within their communities. And for today, as Dorcas is here to tell us more about how the young girls, and it's not just girls. If you're a youth and you live in this area, say South Sudan or in diaspora, what are some opportunities you can take advantage of? One of the major challenge that our youth are facing right now is lack of opportunities or lack of awareness of opportunities or access. So today, this is really going to help anyone that has been looking for opportunities and wants to change their life and has no idea how to use the digital tools and the internet on how to do that. So if you know someone in your life that is a girl or a youth and is looking for opportunities, please share this video with them. Um, Send it to them, share it on your timeline. It could change their life. It could be the one video that finally bring them closer to their dreams or their dream school. So without further ado, I will hand it over to Dorcas to lead with answering the question. And we're first gonna focus on girls in South Sudan. So koi jam tung jiang ko la bo jam yo bena nyir bika yo resources and opportunities bika ka lo college or bika ka kora other opportunities korke in their life. And Adich, can you tell us how girls in South Sudan can use internet to access global opportunities like scholarship and mentorship programs? You yourself have been in a few mentorship programs. You are a student who is in a scholarship program. Please tie it in with your journey, how you discovered this opportunity, and how other girls can stay aware of these opportunities. Thank you.
Okay, شكرا لك. And for those that are listening to us today, I know right now there are no cultural awareness about the opportunities out there. But we just feel like it's important to also come and talk about them today. So, yes, in South Sudan, we have a lot of challenges as girls, especially in Iran, we continue to studies. And sometimes getting opportunities, especially I aware and you like don't know how to position yourself maybe. But yeah, I know there are a lot of platform today like education data that is doing a lot. And we are going to talk briefly today about those things. So today in South Sudan, there's kind of improvement in the internet, or let me say Wi-Fi assessment now, especially now in Juba everywhere. And if we use that opportunity very well, especially I had that recently nung dukan chike galo cherkat now ben I think in town and other part yen ka Wi-Fi yen ka tower and you pay and you use it for maybe some hours. So I think girls should use those opportunities to make sure they access a lot of online thing. There are a lot of opportunities online today that we just need to assess and have. Even mostly specifically for girls and women. Like right now, there are very many opportunities, especially if you are a girl that is interested in programming or computer engineering. There is a mentorship program that is going to take place for 6 months. I think we are going to post it for those who want to join. So they are going to train you for 6 months, and you need to have access to the internet. And even also there is this organization called Shikot Africa. Right now they are offering computers to the girls that are interested in IT, or let me say STEM courses. So those opportunities, I know most of us may not be aware of them, especially when you don't use the opportunity of internet, right, and Wi-Fi to search, on Facebook, to search on LinkedIn, to search everywhere. So I think we should use the internet to learn a lot. If you have internet access, there are very many stream or YouTube channel where you can learn a lot of skill that we need today. Let me say Google skill like Google Doc, also design and all those things. If we see today, one of the example that I can use are Nigerian, the way they are really using the internet or social media access is, and you go to the country, what amused me that in Nigeria they don't have good access to electricity. Sometimes they can be from this state, then they go to the other state. But you can see the way the American online they try their best because they have seen there is really improvement, or let me say opportunities online that they can use. So I think we need to utilize the internet to learn on many platforms. One of them is ALX. We have ALX, right? ALX platform offers courses very in a very low cost, like $5. But they have very good way they can train people on soft skill. Like if you enroll in any course, there's entrepreneurship course. They are tech. It is mostly for programming, but they are entrepreneur courses and business, some I think courses. And before you even enroll in that specific course, I can train in other soft skill curricle like using Google Slide, Doc, um, a lot of all those things are you can pay with. Yes, so we're one of the important platform. So what I can say here, we need to really utilize um, internet and the access, especially the access to the Wi-Fi that is there right now, Starlink in South Sudan. Yen ka wal wel kana.
Thank you, Adich, and thank you for bringing up all the resources Libby you can use. So when people come up and say, "Aning, there's no internet, there's no way I can access that," that is not true. We have had from Adich that Dorcas that we in South Sudan there's a Starlink internet, and this internet you can purchase it. If you haven't been able to purchase it, you can always ask your neighbor to go study at their place or use their internet, and for a fixed period of time, you could really apply for an opportunity and get that. And a few things I'm just going to summarize that Adi just told us is the ENA platform, Education Need All. We have a video of interviewing the founder of Education Need All, and they have all the resources you need to go to school and apply for scholarship, even if you want to leave the country or the continent. They literally can help you step by step on how to do that. So if you're just joining us, we are talking about the unlocking opportunities for growth in a digital age and how not just girls but the youth can take advantage of the digital age and make the best of those opportunities. Another resource that has been mentioned is ALX platform that offers training at a very low cost. Like if you have a few dollars to buy yourself a credit, you have a few dollars to also get a buy a course at ALX platform and change your life. So please look into that, and very many more. I know Dorcas applied into Mastercard Foundation, and the one thing that is going to set you apart, we're going to talk about it in a little bit, is knowing who to talk to, asking for advice, asking for support and mentorship. And these are the resources that when you ask for mentorship, the people are the resource, and they're going to do anything in their power to help you succeed in applying for that scholarship, in applying for that admission, in applying for that training program, in finding ways where you can fund your training program that if you don't have enough cash to use. So we're gonna move on, and if you're still watching, please do share this video. It has a lot of opportunities. It has a lot of tips and tricks you can use to unlock things and take advantage in this digital platform. And yes, we have had that there are challenges. People will bring up and barriers that prevent girls from exploring these online opportunities. Personally, I would say if you have internet to go on the Facebook app, on the TikTok app, you have no excuse about not taking a course. So Adich will tell us more about how to use the internet to, to how can I say that, to invest in your future, because we also go on the internet. Sometimes you go there to have fun, but there also sometimes you need to go there and be serious about your future. So I'll hand it over to Adesh to talk about the common barriers. The one thing we know is the internet. But as I said, if you're able to go on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook, you have enough internet to go on Google, on LinkedIn, on ALX, on INA to get yourself enroll in a course or apply for scholarship. So, Adich, what are some of the challenges you imagine are really things that are beyond control of the girls in South Sudan when they're trying to pursue scholarships and other opportunities in this digital age?
Okay. We are supposed to make this thing as a discussion, but let me just say my point. And by the way, we're supposed to be three, but one of our colleagues is not there again today. Okay, I know I will talk about the barriers that Nyeke, especially like Jagaloy faced. So sometimes kawinche work challenges with nang issues that it really stop us from assessing the opportunities. One of them may not having papers, the papers can studies. But we collect together. And okay, especially right now, I think this one of the thing that uh need us as right now in high school level or primary level. A core book document like one, sina 2, sina 3. Um, Akor bike like you need to collect them together because this scholarship that people are applying today, you can core of even to see how you have been performing. So get a better hat right now. Now leave bagajala core, yeah, bagajala collect. They are not there, and let me say maybe into different school area. They are lost. Maybe you'll go back to school. Come back you have check on or the teachers that were teaching you there can begin to go and make them for you again. So that one there will block you from accessing the opportunities. And you will not even apply because if you apply you will not be selected. So I think if you are right now in high school, you need mostly from senior one, you need to make sure that document that you get, that transcript, you keep it very well because you're going to use it for the opportunity that will come. So one of the barriers. Another one is yes, the internet access to the internet. Yes, one of the challenges. But I think right now it is improving. We have Starlink, and I think it will just need a struggle and to do that. And another thing is that how we brand and position ourselves there, because most of these opportunities uh, they always need leadership skill, like how you have been trying in your life, either in community, kay high school. Mostly you will see kaga you call leadership. They will say leadership in your community, give back in your community. So we, like what I can say that we need to just involve ourselves, right? If you are in school, you just need to, if you are someone who really need to push yourself, starting from there, you need to involve yourself in those leadership activities, volunteering leadership activities, because the document that they will give you will really help you. Yes, they have really helped us. Yes, especially me. They need them and to show that you have been doing this thing and you will still continue to do it. This is what they want. So I think right now you need to start volunteering, right? Doing those activities when community activities be ben get recommendation and all those things. They need them. Can I go when you need to sit when you need those opportunities. One of them can. Another one is ignorant. Like you don't want to research. You don't want to search for those opportunities around. I know. Okay, man, gem are popular, but those days they were not. We have seen now uh, many people are getting opportunities. So we have now get to know the Mastercard, most of the Mastercard scholarship and all those things, but it's still not quite okay ignorant. So we need to search for them, and how we search for them is that if you are on Facebook, you can search for the group. There are group that share those opportunities, right? Even on LinkedIn, there are those. Or if you go to on LinkedIn, you search for the opportunity pages or scholarship pages. You subscribe to them or you join. They always update uh, the spaces about opportunity that are around there. So could you are like ignorant about upon you need to position yourself and search for them. It man on LinkedIn, you need to make your LinkedIn profile well, put your image, your interest, the skill you have to make it well. Then join those group like uh, it is about making yourself available online. Yeah. So could be one of the challenges. Most of us we don't do it, but it really very important because when we join those group, you'll be updated and abagenyi. But naturally, we join, you will not know what is going on. Even right now, as we talk, there are very many opportunities for Mastercard, Kika Masters there. But only because we are not near to them. So you need to really use online and we stop like this ignorant thing. One of them gonna. So that's what I can say. Okay, challenges though. You can only face right now ignorant, lack of access to internet, like constant one. Cool on your position like you don't want to join the group, especially the interest, the group that of something like you're interested in. Man, if you're interested in women, you just search women opportunities and all those things. Then I don't think you can update, kill, you subscribe to them, so they will just update you every time. Okay, when we talk about internet accessibility, every time, man, remember, but them maybe about 2 days or 3 days, could you join the internet at you? Then you search for those pages, search for them. What are they having? You want to then we see. So it is one of the important things. So that's what I can say. I think like internet, but yeah, she's now back. So these are the barriers, by the way, and some of them are manageable. We can manage them.
I'm here. Thank you. Bajokoya deng barriers are when coach we keep away from accessing opportunities that I think are beyond what could be near below in their power to get there. First of all, naira ngunchinom telephone and you don't have the device to use to access internet, you have a good challenge. Libaloyan absolutely don't have a phone or a computer, and if you don't have those, even there are solutions. I did mention a platform and an organization giving out devices to girls to make use of them, and they will give you the device. You just have to show your commitment that you're going to use it. Thank you, Aga Richandi Belkwe. Thanks for joining us. Please share this video. If you're just joining now, we are talking about opportunities, unlocking opportunities for girls in a digital age. And this is a discussion really to encourage more girls to pursue these opportunities and take advantage of them. And trust me, a lot of organizations are investing right now in Africa and they want the girls to thrive. It's sometimes the girls not having awareness and access and knowing someone that can guide them to do an application or to send an email. And that brings me to another tip that I think people can use to overcome lack of access. Dorcas mentioned that you need to subscribe to the email list. So let's say you want to apply for a scholarship and the deadline is passed. By the way, a lot of scholarships deadlines is in October, November for where I live. I don't know where other people live. What is the cycle? So if you miss the deadline, the first thing you need to do is sign up for their email distribution. They send monthly emails to tell people when the applications will be open again, and then when to also share resources on how you can apply. So there are videos, there are pre-recorded videos that are included there to explain step by step what you need to focus on, what is very important in the application process, what kind of documents you would need. It's called eligibility criteria. So that page has eligibility, who is qualified to apply for this opportunity. You go and do your research and just research and read about things. You might not apply this year, but next year a little bit low. And then when you have signed up for the email newsletter, you will not miss the deadlines. You will not miss the information sessions. Every scholarship that I know of have an information session. This is where the program coordinator will come in and make a Zoom call, just like we are here, and talk to potential people who are interested in their program about what are the expectations, what are their goals, how can you align your application better to succeed when you apply eventually, right? So those are things I can think of. The other barrier could be literally say the HRD, let's say the family doesn't want the girls to leave. A few cases I have experienced this where the family is not allowing, especially myself when I was leaving to go abroad. My auntie was like, "Why don't you just study here in Kenya?" So there are those cases where you will need to actually stand up and say, "Hey, you know what? I can take whatever this is. I can move away. I can be successful. I can come back." And that's going to show from your commitment. If you are committed to education, people will trust you, and therefore they will let you go to pursue opportunities in different countries, different continent, different towns. So that's my personal advice there. We will dive into a bit more of the stuff, and I can start, since it's a discussion. I can start by talking about self branding and how you can build a positive presence online. I'm gonna pick the question in the chat, and if you are watching, please feel free to reply to this comment and provide opportunities that you know are going to help girls in unlocking opportunities in this digital age. So 1 second. So this is the next question we're going to be talking about. How important is self-branding, and how can young women build positive presence, right? So self-branding or personal branding is telling a story. It's literally storytelling, telling people who you are and why they should trust you with an opportunity, with a job, with anything. And it goes to show if you have the skills that are needed for work or for education. And self branding, there are platforms that you can just go and look up. Go to LinkedIn, look at somebody you admire or respect or is in your industry. Look at their LinkedIn profile. How have they laid out their LinkedIn? What is their brand looking like? Is that the brand you want? First, you start by imitating the brand that you want to showcase. Let's say you want to be, I don't know, you want to showcase a business of a personal branding of being a businesswoman. You cannot then go on the internet and start showing, unless your business is lingerie, and start showing pictures and videos of you in a lingerie. If you want to be a leader in a business setting, you will have to present that image of being a leader in a business setting. If people who are leaders and they're women, for example, Dorcas, you admire Michelle Obama, right? You see Michelle Obama has a personal brand. She is her personal brands, her values. She value family. She value women empowerment. And when she step on the internet, she's gonna do everything that align with that value and with that brand, right? So when you see someone you admire, you look, you study them. You say, hey, why, how are they showing up online? How can I show up to be close to what they are doing? So that's the personal branding, in my opinion. So personal branding include your values. What are my values? How can I tell the story of my values to other people? What is my purpose? And then you go into the platform. Once you have knowing who you are, have a little bit of self-awareness. What are your goals? What is your purpose? You can go and write it down. And if you don't know how to write properly, AI is there. AI is there to help. So just know how to prompt AI or ask someone to help you with it. Okay. So that's why I think personal branding is important. You choose who you are, you choose your values, you put them out there. The online platforms will give you, there's a learning page how you can set up your LinkedIn for more impact, how you can set up a better LinkedIn so people can reach out to you with job offer, with scholarship offer, with school admission offers. So that's my outlook on personal branding. Dorcas, if you have anything to add, floor is yours.
Okay. Okay. Like today, most of the scholarships that people apply for, they really need, they always look at your mission, right? Why are you applying for this opportunity? There are very many opportunities out there today, and if you have not brand yourself, by the way, self branding is just about what you are interested in. Can be you interested, and you make sure, like if you are interested in sport, then you make sure you subscribe to all the sport channel in all the media platform, and your social media presence or pages should always be either something that you post, something that you share about that, and all those things. That's how you are branding yourself. So when you start to apply for those opportunities, and they usually ask for your social media page, either Instagram, LinkedIn, which is common nowadays, and Facebook. So they want to go and see if actually what you have said in your application is really who you are, right? So they go and see of the activities that you always run there, your interest on your page or your account. That's what they call self branding, especially today. Let me say you are interested in women things, then you make sure you subscribe to all those pages. Search for them on YouTube, search for them on LinkedIn, search for them where, and your discussion and more about the things should be there, and those opportunities, yes, those opportunities will always come. There are always opportunities. Even if you go to use your Google, just Google search engine to go and search. They are always there. But if you don't know what you want, then you end up not applying. But if you are brand new startup and keen interested in, you always search for them and you apply straight, right? So what I can about most of them that is about self branding, and I think it is very important. We need to do that. Yes, we need to do that and make sure we join volunteering group of something that we are interested in. Let's say you're interested in sport, join those sport group. You are interested in designing and all those things, you join them. Women empowerment, you join them. That's it. You will be learn from them, and that's a part of self branding. You make sure man, LinkedIn is about it for educational stuff. You design it, put your interest, put your skill, and that's what I can say, yeah, about self branding. So people need those that have mission and why they are doing that. They have their values, their goal, mostly for the opportunities that are out there today. So so as a girl in South Sudan, it is just about branding yourself. Choose something. Sit down. What do you love? And how will I get that? Okay, sometimes it better hard with me. I know it better hard to blend together your career with what you love, with your interest. There are most of the careers that we did. Some of us did not choose, but there's that thing that you love. but it's still value connect. You can connect it. Let me say I'm doing business, but I love those women. That means I will see how I can use that skill to make an impact in the area of women empowerment. Then maybe we are joining it together. If I'm doing software engineering like me, then I will see like my interest now to think to do with women and mentorship. How will I do that? That means I will be able to make courses if I can have them and put them out there for girls to learn. That's what I love, right? And it can work. Or I join a group that support women and girl, and I can support them with the tech skill if I can do it. So it all worked. It all worked really. Now in sport, then you will see how you can apply your skill in sport. So it is just about positioning ourselves to know our interests, the values, then make sure we LinkedIn. I don't know if most of us know, but it's one of the important things that we need today. Even internship and all those things. Man, I just subscribe to those opportunities pages. They update you, and I can testify. I have done a lot of online things because when people sometimes cannot believe about, about online thing, that most of them are scam, but I have done a lot of courses online. Tagalog, even a certain mentorship, women mentorship, then I tell share on my platform. I don't know if people have applied. You do 5 courses free, you get them, and they give you access to, uh, how will I say, to a certain platform that is having all the book writers, the authors in the world today. Yes, you have them. They have talked about the book. They have, let me say, Atomic Habit. That guy have talked about building a system and all those things. Uh, but even also, you can have access to big motivational speakers out there, big CEOs out there. They have a lot of those things, and it's for free. I have shared it 2 times in my platform, and it's free as long as you are an African woman. You join, you finish that course for 5 months, then you are given that 1 year opportunity to learn on that platform, to have access to all those big people of how they have succeeded, what they have done, all those things, the book that they have written, and you can learn freely. So they are there. It's just that we cannot really position ourselves. That's what I can say.
Thank you, Adich. I just want to welcome Ruben Panchol. Thank you again for joining and coming with an open heart and mind for enlightenment. Um, I appreciate you joining us today. And if you do have any tips, any answer to the questions we posted in the comment, please. We always look forward to your insights and wisdom, and I hope to learn more from you today. I'm going to answer the question of Agar Chandi Bilkwe. Says, thanks. Just going to show the comment right there. Thanks, Alakir. I think that means Alakir, for wonderful information on personal branding. My question is, how do I brand myself as an event MC and a panel moderator? Um, First of all, first thing you need to do is sit down and ask yourself questions, right? There's different kinds of events you can MC. There's different kinds of panel you can moderate. What sort of image are you going for? Is it a professional moderating for, say, conferences? You want to MC event that is also a professional setting conference? Are you going for a more humorous, maybe community events? You would want to go towards comedy and you want to be funny, you want to make your audience feel included. So that is a question I have for you, and I can connect after the show to ask a few more questions to help you identify um, which, like, what really you want to MC, what kind of events and what kind of moderator you want to be. So you want to start there and then expand out. And by expanding out, I mean building your credibility. Credibility will come from experience. You will need to volunteer to MC events. You could do it in any kind of setting, in any kind of community. Say you go to church every Sunday. and there is a youth meeting after the church, you can volunteer to moderate the youth meeting. Youth are discussing what are their challenges, or they're discussing the Bible study. Volunteer to go and help them with emceeing that event. Say there is a community election is going on, volunteer to be the MC for the community election to interview the running candidates for the community. That you can add on your portfolio as well. And then you want to, if you're not there yet, you want to first identify who do you want to be an event MC like. Event MC Kenya. I don't know very many event MCs in my community, but let's say you want to be what's his name? Trevor Noah. So Trevor Noah was the host of the Daily Show in the US, and he went on to MC big events like awards. I don't know if it's Grammy Awards or something, but it's a gathering of people in a specific field. And the MC is supposed to be funny, is supposed to make everyone feel included. And he was offered that job because of what he showed, maybe on the Daily Show, on his own comedy show. So you first want to identify where you want to MC, or what kind of event you want to MC, what kind of people are in that room when you are MCing, and then from there build your brand. How do you align things you do? How do you what kind of skills you want? So panel moderator is, you need to be very creative thinker, very quick on your feet, able to do research everybody on your panel before they come in, so you know a little bit more about them. You know, you ask more rich questions to the panel, rich in terms of information relevant to their personal experience and background. If say you are in, I don't know, medical field, you would know the people in medical field. And if you are moderating a panel that is interviewing expert in a specific, say, neuroscience, you would need to know about neuroscience and what that entails. And those people even read more about their research and what they've presented, their past interviews, things like that. So I think number one is going to be, you need to be really good at research and defining who you are, what skills you bring into event emceeing and panel moderator. Research your audience, who is going to be in the room with me, and how can I bring them in and make them part of the conversation. Research the panel that you're going to be interviewing. Or the panel that you're going to be moderating. So we have Global South opportunities. Anyway, there's just a lot going on in the chat. Please read and find all the opportunities for yourself there. So number one skill I would say is research. Number two is then self-branding. How do you showcase that you know what you are doing? So for example, I could say I am a show host at the U-turn. I have a skill of how can I say this, researching the topics before I come and present. I have a skill of moderating the chat while also presenting or talking on the show. I could say I have social media skills of, making interacting on the U-turn page, things like that. So thank you so much for asking that question. And if you do have any more specific information that I need to do to help you with personal branding, I'll let you put that in the comment, and we can come back to that. For now, we're gonna switch gears and move on to the fourth question, to kind of just also ask people who are listening to put in the chat what are some of the platforms they've been using for personal branding, like when you go to look for jobs. Also ask people who are listening to put platforms. Sorry about that. I was gonna say, what are some platforms have you used to access opportunities and brand yourself online? This is the question. If you have an answer, please put it down in the chat and in the comment. and I will turn it over to Dorcas to add some things. We have a bunch of links in the comments. Please explore them at your free time. If you have anything else we have not included, add a comment. Thank you. Adich, back to you.
Okay, but I think I can just add on what the question that Agnes asked. The good thing that she has already identified that you need a so you just have to position yourself. So I think what Agnes should do right now is to join all the voluntary group that are about that topic or something she's interested in. Because as she join, she will learn a lot from there, right? And when you have clarity about something that you're interested in, what you just do is to join the platform that will support you. Yes, you join the group, you subscribe to the pages that are concerning uh, that interest of yours, and you learn from there. So that's what you can say. Another kid I've already said, like now, if I want to present and brand myself, and to come to mentorship, so I can say, so I like mentorship. And let me say, when I was at AUU, I was a coordinator for the mentorship team for the scholars. So because I volunteer, I realized that's where I am interested, and I joined there. And other activities like that are more about mentorship and women things, technology. That's where I just feel like I should be there, and I join. So that's self branding, and it's always easy when you get the opportunities that are about that to apply, because you have been trying to surround yourself with such activities you have learned and work. So that's what I can say. Yes, that's what I can say. And also, brother Ruben has said that you start with confidence. Yes, that's true. You have to say that yes, this one I'm going to do it, and no matter what, I'm going to do it. And like he has also added that you cannot be perfect, like saying that now I'm not perfect, I cannot join, I cannot do this thing. There's never a time you can be perfect as a human being. Yes. So those failures and those trials, they really make you strong. And when you fail today, you really learn something that next time when you meet it or come across it, you will never fail it. So there's always lesson in everything. If you wait right now, you wait, you will not learn anything. You will not know what are the challenges there. You better now know the challenges and how you can overcome those challenges. So you cannot wait to be perfect. That's what I can say.
Absolutely. Or not being perfect. Because if you're waiting to be perfect, you will wait forever. Um, like just
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and research people you admire. There's the one time this singer from Europe, Ed Sheeran is sharing his very first song. It's hilarious. So go look it up on YouTube. He sounds terrible. And this man was making a point that when he started to be a singer, to be an artist, he wasn't perfect. Like he had just as terrible voice as anyone who's never sung before. But today he's going on global stages and performing and collaborating with big time artists and all that, achieving his dreams. So the magic really, there's no secret. The secret is just to get started. You want to start a business? Just start where you are. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have enough inventory, start with selling two things. After selling the two things, you can buy four more. Sell the four more, and then continue from there on out. Um, if you want to be the platforms, let's go back to the platforms before I forget. Really, any social media could be Facebook, TikTok, Instagram is a platform you can use to learn and grow professionally. You just have to be really intentional. And being intentional means akor kuba baba nyadur kuba Facebook do baliap. And I'm not saying I do this. I'm hoping to go there. Sometime I'm giggling at midnight on my Facebook instead of learning something useful. So you open your Facebook page. what you interact with. That means what you like, what videos you watch all the way to the end, what videos you leave comments on, what videos you share on your Facebook page timeline. Goes for Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Those There's something called algorithm. Adich knows more about this, but algorithm essentially means the digital whatever AI that is running behind the scenes that is bringing information right in front of your device is learning, and that's called machine learning. Is learning from your behavior. So your behavior is react, watch, how many minutes you spend on this video, and then it would go and then recommend the similar videos to you. Like it would keep bringing the exact same content. So if you are one time Okwal was talking about watching cat videos. So if you go and watch cat videos on Facebook, cat videos can be replaced with anything. If you watch the drama, people going live and saying weirdest things, you will keep finding people going live and saying weird things on your Facebook. If you watch videos of, say, people are, in a boxing match or they are in a sports, you will still get recommend more sports video. And it's now up to you to decide, is this algorithm recommending things that can add value to my personal growth? Is it adding uh, videos that can, videos, photos, audio, all that can improve my personal life, that it can improve my professional life? Now you judge. And if the question is no, you need to start reducing it. You can reset your Instagram, Facebook. There's a way to do it. Look it up on the internet. How do you reset your algorithm to start from afresh, such that it scratch everything it has learned about you and then it start learning again? And that way you can now start engaging with things that are adding value to your life. On YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Coursera. LinkedIn also has some sort of algorithm as well. So um, if you start in if you start putting your time towards certain posts that are controversial, it always shows the controversial post. If you start interacting with videos that are educational, it will start recommending videos and photos and text and images that are educational. So you can really set yourself up for success or set yourself up for doom scrolling for 10 hours without, learning anything new. So use these platforms. If you know any other platform we've left out, She Code Africa is teaching women and girls in Africa on how to code. If you want to learn a new language, Duolingo. There's like a lot of apps out there. And if you don't know anything, my first advice is you go on Google or in your search on your app where you can search up stuff and write, how can I find this? What are some platform for this? Blah blah blah. And then get down to business and work on that stuff. So you can take advantage of social media or you can use it as a distraction. So there you have it. One comment from Ruben is, to those who have no access to internet, use libraries and buy books if you have few points rather spending them on watching movies. And absolutely, I agree. If you do, even if you have money and you have something else to do with them, I go to library. My goal is to go there every single day. There's a library walking distance from me. They have free internet. They have free space where you can go and study or work. They have free books that you can borrow for 2 weeks and return them. So I don't even be buying books anymore. There's an app online that I can use to access my library, and a that's a it privilege, and I have access to that. And any place that has a library, that's where you want to be. Like read books about things you're interested in. Dorcas, if you want to add anything, please go ahead. Um, if not, we can move on to the next question. Very exciting.
So, well, the next question about the platform that can help us to learn and grow, right?
Mhm.
So, I think they are listed here. We have LinkedIn, and even on LinkedIn, there are free courses on LinkedIn. Yes. There are pre-courses on LinkedIn, so you go and search for them. I really good. Get of the we have Coursera. Coursera also have free courses, and you have to apply and show why you are interested in those free courses. They can give you the access. And YouTube, I check very well. YouTube is really free. And then on YouTube, there are those channels if you are a lady who is interested in tech, there are those many channels that you can subscribe to and you learn from there. Yes, that's what I can say. I have said before, Shikot Africa is one of the organization, women organization that is there trying to improve uh, girls in STEAM courses, uh, especially in Africa, about tech courses. And right now, I think I'm going to share the link what I'll always share. I think I shared. They are offering the laptop to girls that have interest in tech. You have just to explain yourself why, and if you are given this laptop, what will you do with the laptop? You may you may not know. You may be the last one that may get access to the laptop. You have explained yourself well. So I think if you are a girl who is out there and love thing to do with technology, or you are doing computer science and you are in Jamajuba or Upper Nile University and you are doing computer science, I think this is now the chance for you to apply for this one, for this opportunity. You may be lucky and you win that laptop. And if you win the laptop, it will really be great because you will now do your software engineering and computer science courses freely and even can have access to other many things. Yes. We have Udemy. Udemy is one of the good platform, by the way, just that to define the instructor, because in Udemy, you buy the course one and for your entire life. You buy it one, and that course will be accessible to you for your entire life. And there's always a discount day, especially maybe beginning of the month or end of the month, and you can buy either with $15, 11, $12. You can buy the whole course. Like let me say you want to buy a whole course about Python, and you will buy it and it will be with you like that. So and the courses are really arranged. If you are someone who is learning, yes, everything cannot be perfect, but at least you get someone who is really good, a good teacher. You'll find the courses is really arranged and you will learn a lot from there. And yeah, so that's what I can say. There are very many platforms, and you have just to subscribe. For let me say, we have Mastercard Foundation for those girls that have finished high school and they may not be able to go to university and they want to go. Mastercard Foundation right now have a lot of opportunities, and they mostly give a lot of percentage to girls. Yes, being a girl, a refugee, a displaced person. Oh yes, they really have opportunities for that. So if you really apply, if you want that, I think when you need to go and search for Mastercard Foundation website and you subscribe, they will update you about all the scholarship opportunities that always come up. Yes, and we are really going to learn a lot from there.
Thank you. Thank you, Dorcas, for adding more resources. So there you have it. If you're just joining us now, we're talking about how you can unlock opportunities for girls or youth in this digital age, and we're recommending ways you can use the internet, to improve your economic opportunities and education opportunities. And if you know someone, a girl or a youth, that could use this information, please just share the video either to their inbox or on your timeline. If you do have any question or want to add any resource or advice that you have, please put it in the comment. We are always checking out the comments. We are always responding to them in the video. If we don't respond, we'll respond in a comment after the show. So Santino Deng, welcome. Thank you so much for your question. That which online website would you like people to download books apart from Amazon and Kindle? There are a lot of online libraries where you can download books for free, and I have a few of them. I will respond to your comment with a list of them. Now, depending on where you are, Some of them you can access, some of them you cannot access. I don't know where you're joining from, but if you are from the North America part of the world, these are things that you can easily go there and download stuff from them without having to spend money. The one of them that I'm looking at right now is this project, Gutenberg. It's like an organization that provide free books that people can download, and they have like a lot of titles, so many ebooks that you can download. These are some resources I use. There's Z Library, offers free books and audiobooks. Digital Public Library of America, they do that. The Wiley Online Library, so many online libraries. So if you have access to internet, first thing is go to your browser and search what are the free online libraries where I can download books for free, just free of charge, right? So some of them get taken down sometime because of copyright issues, or people find their book there and they didn't give permission to be shared like that. And that's why people keep them in secrets and don't share it in a live show like this one. So please use your browser. Like any question you have, copy paste it in the browser. If you haven't done that, I will get back to it in a moment. So yeah, you can also download, you can look at Goodreads, I don't know, Barnes and Noble. Yeah, Barnes and Noble is a bookstore in the US, so check it out as well. Go to an actual physical store and buy a book. Canadian version is Indigo, so Indigo has books. Go there and buy yourself. You can also download free PDFs for books online without having to pay for them. So there you have it. So I'm gonna post another question that we can talk about when you're using an online platform to access information. There are risks, and these are real risks that you need to be aware of. We're going to talk about how to be mindful of your safety while accessing stuff on the internet, because the internet is full of other things. People want to scam you, want to take your personal information, your banking information, and all that. So we're going to talk about this question: how can girls balance online engagement with focus and safety? So first, I will talk about the focus. I already spoke about the algorithm. You need to focus on why you are on the internet. At first, I was on Facebook like 2 times, deleted an account, came back, deleted an account. And then the third time, now that I'm here, I had to sit down and say, hey, why do I even go on Facebook? Why do I bother going there? Right? And when Aqua started the U-turn, I realized this is a this is a productive use of my time on Facebook, essentially. So I was like, you know what? Count me in. I'm gonna create a Facebook and I'm gonna join. Um, Instagram, I'm also there. I used to use it for my personal business. Now it's just there for socializing. I'm still thinking on how to rebrand and use it for business again. So think about the purpose. Why are you on the internet? Is question number one. Today, why are you here? Right? Um, then focus on that. If you're on the internet to learn something, make it a daily goal. You know what? Today I will learn. You start small. I will read a useful article on Facebook. Doesn't matter if you waste the rest of the time. At least you read a useful article, something you learn from. Recently, I came across one of the U-turn fans posting about her story of how she paid her own school fees to go to school in Boortown. I don't know if you remember her name, Dorcas. Rhoda was sharing that post. I was very happy I came across that post because now I walk away with something, inspiration, a sense of, you know, a relief that people are actually okay and they are able to navigate resources around them. It was such an amazing post. I will share it once I find the link. You guys need to read it. And she's always here on the U-turn, that girl. Amazing, inspirational, awesome person. And then safety. So safety, like I said, internet is full of things that are not supposed to be on the internet, especially for younger people to be exposed to. And then went on the internet nana de ku yemen tin ko or kawan in one to work by in a kai girl nana de me the chile bla dai ka chirka ka a chi Facebook a che ka yin ran ben ku jala online platforms ko to. So yeah. Anyway, Upper Jog Julius, thank you, Santino. Upper Jog Julius wrote an article, and I was like, amazing. I'm glad I'm on Facebook to read this. I was grateful that Facebook was discovered so I can know about story of Papa Joe Julius. So go read, go on her platform and read. You'll be inspired. Um, so the safety one is you can end up with information or videos you don't want to watch. I'll give an example. I was on TikTok once and I ended up watching a video of a woman giving birth video. Now I have so much fear of, death, right? So kachir kaka, I can quite protect one by chin kol ben mi jala die ting death. And because I was on the internet and just looking at videos all day, I came across it and I'm super traumatized. Gain so much respect for mothers, but very traumatized. So I really don't have specific advice. You just need to be intentional while you're on the internet. If the link look fishy to you, do not click. Do not randomly click on links that you don't trust or it doesn't come from somebody you actually trust. Those links can be used as a way to take your information. It could naira in a bank account could be used to get your personal information and try to do fraud. Um, as I used to work in the banking, and people get scammed a lot on the Facebook app where somebody DM you, tell you very sad story, and they're like, or tell you that they have investment opportunity and you have to send them your banking information so they can give you money. Little do you know, your banking information is the money. They go take all your money. And then I get the phone call, my account has been emptied. And I'm like, who did you give your account information to? Someone on the internet? So that's my outlook on engagement, online engagement, focusing on what you want and always being mindful of your safety while you are on the digital platform. Dorcas?
Okay, yeah, you have said really part of it. I think what I can just add is that just subscribe to the page that you trust, like opportunity pages that really you trust. So when you get something and they send it, you'll know that this is really trusted place. So other, let me say, pages like Hinna Education Detail, that is really trusted. They can never really post something that is not good. And yes, most of the trusted pages that are really doing that. Okay, because nowadays many people are really doing that. They can even, yeah, be an opportunity that is true, is there, but they will post and they will ask you to pay some money, right? Saying that they will coordinate you all those things. So you should really be aware of that. I talk again. Get you did that and a little bit talk opportunity PA, but if you click the link, it may be something that is not good or that will take your information and maybe back on to the real. So you should just need to be aware of that. And I think the most good thing and safety way is to subscribe to the opportunity pages. But this is what they do and they cannot post something that is not good. Yes. So say that now yeah other pages when to talk about being yeah fans right opportunities, then you need to really subscribe for specific opportunities pages.
Absolutely. Only subscribe to a page that you trust. You know they would never post something that will be unsafe on the internet. Education need all. U-turn, the U-turn, right here. Subscribe and follow our page. We will always post things that are helpful to you, not to trick you or gain something from you, right? So we're gonna go a little bit deeper and talk about why girls and youth miss scholarship opportunities, conferences, and when information is readily available online. Um, if you're listening or just joining us, we are talking about unlocking opportunities for girls in the digital age and with special focus on girls who are in um, who have limited technology access, devices, and what and how they can, optimize the access they have to use to get opportunities. Could be education, could be any other training that can improve their economic outcomes. So the next question we have here is, why do girls miss many scholarship opportunities when they are readily available online? And I'm just gonna say again, Anna, Education Need All is solving this question. Is their entire existence is based on this question of people missing opportunities and conferences that are online. And it's not just that, they even go further to help you, handhold you along the process on how to take advantage of these opportunities. So now we already talked about the challenges and why do people miss the information. I believe the very first thing is when you're not looking for these opportunities, they will not just show up at your doorstep or your phone. You have to be the one initiating. You have to write that message and post it, or you have to write to somebody that you know has access to opportunities. Dorcas is right here. She has taken a lot of mentorship programs. She has gone to school using a scholarship, and she knows exactly what is needed to access those. So if you can reach a person online, you haven't reached the platform yet, speak to that person. And I'm gonna say it again, with my hands together, people want to help you. You just have to say it, you need help, okay? Go ahead and message somebody that you think can help you with something or can answer questions or can point you in the right direction. That's all your network is for. And especially people who are strangers on the internet, but you know what they do and you can trust them, just message them and say, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. Now, I want to ask you your opinion on this. I was thinking about this. What do you think about it? Do you think this is the right fit career for me? Try and do research as much as you can, and you will not miss these opportunities. So if you already have access to the internet, you have a computer, you have an email, you will not be able to miss opportunities if you sign up on their email list saying you want to do MasterCard Foundation. Sign up for MasterCard Foundation email. You get those emails monthly, weekly, what have you, and they will update you when applications are open, and you will know when. Go and follow Anna, Education Need All. They will always post scholarships when they are coming due, when you need to start working on your application package, what you need to include, what are some documentation that you will need to support your application so you get accepted. In terms of conferences, even Facebook, there are Facebook pages that are niche enough to say, what are the conferences going on in Nairobi right now in tech, in business, in could be Kanisa, but every single industry has like yearly conferences that they hold. Some of them are free if you attend online. Some of them are manageable. If you have a little bit of money, you can pay and go in person. So there you have it. Rhoda is right now in Rwanda. They're holding a conference about their community. If you're interested in that, message Rhoda, hey, how can I join your next conference? Because she might be flying back to Kenya or Ethiopia. You don't know that. Ask the questions. That's what I'm gonna add on this. And if Adich or anyone in the comment has something to add, please go ahead. This is your time.
Okay. This question I think is somewhat similar to the question that you pay, but no many opportunities today. Even okay, one of them let me say, I know you don't get to high school. Work some of them then they finish part of now than me first. Then others are still now behind. and I'm here. So in life, things just happen like that. So one of it sometimes there's a thing in South Sudan is that you may think now, if you go to school or you use these opportunities, they will delay your time, and people are saying you need to marry. So then some people right now they have miss being in school and miss being married because you do not have clarity, right? You don't have clarity on what you want. You are just there. So it is one of the things that really make us miss them when we have them. So you should really have clarity of something that you want. Even if you are married and you want to use these opportunities, you can use them, right? So one of them can. Then another one is not branding ourselves. Yes, because most of them when you apply for them, you cannot brand on what you want. Why do you apply? Why are you interested? And how does it align with your career? Do you have those questions? Yes. So if we have not brand yourself, they will not really be for us. Another one, like internet access and all those things. But I think Nike got a deal. For me, when I was applying for them in South Sudan, I used rarely, really get MBs. I never had to get MBs when I was in Juba. But when I wanted really to get a scholarship, I could try. If there's money that I get, I buy MBs and I go specifically and straight for the for that opportunity. Like I'll apply, I go straight for it. I took it, then I leave. Again tomorrow I come to Berber lunch, okay? So like a deal. If you really want something, you can really go for it. It is just that we don't want and or we are ignorant. And maybe like we just say I cannot really manage this thing and all those things. If you don't have document, right? Let me say for the scholarship sake, you know document. Why can go quote it? Then you say that yeah, and how will I get them? You can really try. If you know the school that you finish in, make sure you go there and say, guys, I need to go for a scholarship, help me. They will all the records. The school are keeping the record, all your records, they keep them. They will bring them together if you really go there and you want it. So those challenges, I know how you can manage. Now you can chin on phone. Right now in South Sudan, like you can see in all those association you will see my sisters with good uniform clothes, human hair, nails. So if you really want to do chin on phone, because you really need to have a phone, you can sacrifice. I can sacrifice money for my week that I have asked from my brother. Because honestly, most of our brother in South Sudan, they are really there to help us. Especially when you need to learn, they are really there to help us. So you can if you ask for the phone, we ask for the phone, but we always search for a scholarship and update. Honestly, it will not take a whole year when you did not get that phone. If you really need it and you explain to those that are helping you purposely for the opportunities and studies, okay, math and my phone by you. Yes, okay, math and my phone. So it is just about that. That's what I can say. So those challenges are ignorant. I think good imagine devices. I think internet, but we can if you really try your best. Try your best. Career at the end. Challenge those opportunities when you get them.
For sure. Thank you, Dorcas. We have a few more questions, but because we are out of time, we're gonna choose one question and then close the show. And
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I'm gonna let you choose which question to go next, and then we can just do the U-turn message and
I think you can go with the last one.
the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. What message can we share to inspire more girls to take advantage of online spaces for learning and leadership? All right, I'm gonna leave it also in the comment and then
I think
mhm,
the courageous message or the U-turn message, right?
mhm. I think
Yeah.
that's the one.
Yes, it has to be clarity, right? You need to see if I finish high school, what do I want to do? Okay, let me say I have someone who want to marry me. Is that really what I want? Do I want to marry first? Then I go and start later. Do you think you can manage it? Do I really need right now to establish myself? and learn more. Then I do that. If you have this clarity, then you say now, if I have decided to first learn and accept the opportunities, if I because mostly I could have been when you can achieve and getting yes, Kabo, you know, man, you say like after all, I will not mind to go to university again or to learn. So let me just do this. Then I decide like that. You know, you're now clear what you want. Where can I get this thing? Where can I be supported? Which platform can I be supported? Which group can I join to be supported? Yeah, someone went to you want to go to university and you finish high school. Join HENA, one of the platforms that will help you. Join other global opportunities that you know that you can negotiate and then they update about the scholarship conferences, internship globally. Yes. For then you always see for Africa and you apply. So that's what I can say. And make sure that you really want, right? If you need it, you really at the end make sure you'll get it. Then if you don't have devices, position yourself to get it. Work a deal, most of us deal are supported. If you really explain yourself well, or if you really don't have someone that can really support you, do anything. Go out there and work. Do anything, even though manually with your hand, and get the devices of yours. Yes, it is just about positioning yourself. Because honestly, if you know that no one is helping you and you don't help yourself or go out there to struggle, nothing will ever come to you or along your way. So you can struggle but work manually and get that phone. Then you still work, make sure you have data. Yes. Do something to have data and you apply for those opportunities. One day you will get it. Honestly, if you really want and you have clarity of what you want. So that's what I can say. Let's live ignorant. Um, let's see if you have clarity, all the step always come for sure. That's what I can say. So let's just push ourselves out there and subscribe to the women platform that are always there, having the African women opportunities, and uh, get devices if you don't have. Struggle by winning. Someone to help you explain to them. Work manually and you get it. Yes. Just position yourself and not waste your time. That's what I can say.
Absolutely. Chinkala Bajwakin, it's as you said it. Always talk to people. If you cannot find information on your own, ask someone. Like literally talk to people is what I would say. I encourage it. Go into someone's DM. You can go to the DM to ask for anything, ask for information. That's going to be your best asset. Like whatever you need, just ask and be like, hey, how can I do this? And I am a big believer that, you know, and an optimist that people want to help me. You have to believe that everything is aligned to support you in whatever pursuit you're looking into. And that's going to come from either a book that you read, it's going to come from either a person that you talk to, or it could come from like the places you put yourself in. Like you cannot say, I want to be connected with people in my industry and go to club. You cannot do that. People who are in your industry are at a conference. So you go to the places where you think your goals and values or things you want to do are aligning. Put yourself in a place so opportunities can find you. Somebody says luck is when preparation meet opportunity, then you are lucky. So, say you go to a place, somebody introduce you to a job, and you're not prepared to be able to do that job, then you would miss out on that luck. So, always do your research, learn as much as you can. I'm a big believer that anytime you invest in learning something or reading a book is not wasted because that knowledge, trust me, will come. Um, will become useful when you least expect it. Like you could read a book 5 years ago, and then suddenly this knowledge is needed, right? So you've created your own luck. You can create your own luck by researching, learning as much as you can, and putting yourself in a place where you are able to meet those opportunities. And that place can be digitally by attending shows, coming on the U-Turn, attending conferences. There's so many Zoom events going on. Like I cannot kid you not. Zoom is where it has changed everything. There used to be this very niche community events and where you pay minimum 500 or 1,000, I'm talking dollars, to attend in person. That's on top of your travel, your hotel room, what you're going to eat. And then Zoom came in and COVID, blessing in disguise, made it easy for people to collaborate online. Now, all this information that used to be offered in person, and there was this financial barrier where people don't have the resources, cannot attend it, suddenly is available online. So, anyone that is not taking advantage of these resources and going on those Zoom platforms and adding at least one person from that Zoom platform on their LinkedIn or in their network or taking contact information are choosing not to see the opportunities. If you choose to see the opportunities, you will find them. That's all I'm going to say. You will find them. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone that came to the U-Turn show. Me, myself, and Adich really love the mentorship, sharing resources, and coming here every Saturday to share this with you. We might rerun the video because for some reason it has been suppressed. But I want to say thank you to people who take their time to come here and engage and offer their opinions, ask questions, and, spend time with us. We appreciate you. Please do share this video to reach more people and to help them unlock opportunities for themselves in this digital age. It's more important than ever to be intentional when you come on social media and when you come on online platforms looking for things you really want to find. So yeah, we're gonna end it there. Have a lovely evening, morning, night, wherever you are, and we'll see you again next Saturday. Bye.
Bye.